Hello and welcome, beautiful being. Joining you today to share some insights and channeled messages about this Mary Magdalene Feast Day that is officially on July 22nd. However, as I have been approaching this day, I have been pondering on who and why was this particular day given to Mary Magdalene. For just as we don't need a church to be connected to and embody God, there is no one day set aside for connecting to Mary Magdalene. As anyone who is on a personal path or journey of healing or spirituality knows, or even any practice, be it yoga, be it sports, the practice is really in showing up continuously, regularly, every week, if not every day, or however that rhythm works in your life. And so as we approached July 22nd, and I really wanted to do a live actually on the day itself, yet my health demanded otherwise. And it had me pondering on the timing, on how it's actually the Catholics, Pope John, I believe, that kind of declared it Mary Magdalene Feast Day. And I know there's more history to July 22nd being a day of celebration for Mary Magdalene, but it again feels like it's the masculine, the Gregorian, the Roman, the Catholic kind of imposing a particular rhythm on what is essentially divine feminine essence, which does not operate in a linear way the way the masculine timelines do. And of course, acknowledging here that we all have feminine and masculine within ourselves. Yet, because it feels so important to bring back balance even within ourselves, between the masculine and feminine energies, and it feels so important to bring back the feminine and reverence for the feminine energies because they have been suppressed for so long, that I feel it's important to talk about this dichotomy where we are trying to squeeze what is the feminine essence, which is essentially all about flow and moving in cycles. Like women move in a monthly lunar cycle. We go through the 4 seasons every single month. And for those of us who are men or women who are connected to our femininity, we are connected to our emotions, we are connected to our embodiment, we are connected to really honoring the sacred, which is also within us. Honoring our own bodies' rhythms, and our own body's signals. And our emotions. This has been a very humbling experience on my journey with health issues, which are constantly asking me to come back to honoring my body, honoring my energy levels. I'm getting teary because it feels, it's been such a big pattern and inner struggle within myself, because of course we live in a society that that tells us we need to be productive and that we need to fit into a worker mentality, that we need to be able to show up 9 to 5, Monday to Friday to work, instead of being able to honor our own bodies and our own energy levels and our own feelings. And that is part of the big disconnect in our society, where honoring our bodies and our emotional and mental aspects needs to rest and recover, and to bring in more yin into our life, to really balance the yin and yang as within the symbol. And within the symbol we see that the yin is within the yang and vice versa. So it is important, again, for both men and women. And I feel as we repair that connection within ourselves to both our feminine and masculine, and a healthy balance and healthy energetics between the two, I feel like so much of our healing on a personal level and then on a societal level really comes down to that. And so much of the divine feminine and women's empowerment movement has been portrayed as women being able to do the same thing as men, which is, yes, we can work and have babies and do it all, but is it actually serving us? Is it actually honoring the femininity within us? Because I don't think so. I really don't. And it's not honoring either the feminine within men. Men have equally been told to suppress their emotions, to just get on with it and basically shut down their emotions and move on with what needs doing, be it war, be it work, be it being a career man. And this disconnect, I think, is even what allows so many men to go to war, because really someone who's connected to their heart space and to their feelings and to what that actually means to go to war and kill other people who have the same right as anyone else to be here, to live freely, to have food, to have access to medical care. There is so much division in our world, which is flaring up again these days through the wars that are not really new. Wars have been happening for millennia, but I personally feel that it's only because of this disconnection to our feeling and to the fact that we are all human beings, and no matter the race, no matter the color, no matter the nationality, at the end of the day, we are all human beings. We all have families. We all want to be loved and accepted and cared for, and we all want to have the right to live freely as well. And so these kind of power games, oof, I really did not expect this message to go this way, but the power games that we see in the world, what we see as power because it is enforced onto other people, so it's kind of the dominant force, be it the politicians that make the call, be it the people that build the arms, or the people that make the decisions when it comes to these wars. they're not actually really in their power. Because power is not something you need to prove. If you truly believe in your own power, you just know it. You don't need to prove to the world that you are powerful. Just as it's insecure people that will be shouting the loudest that they're so cool, look at me, look at me. And I have no problem with people like being in their joy and their freedom, and I fully support our fullest expression, highest expression. I do believe that there's a lot of freedom within that, and it's actually a lot healthier to express ourselves rather than suppress our emotions. But it's kind of like the, can I say it on here? The small beep syndrome, small man syndrome, or the small dog that will bark the loudest to any perceived threat because they want to show their strength, but really they're the smallest. And so it's coping mechanisms. It's defense mechanisms where someone did not feel worthy, did not feel seen, did not feel powerful enough. But real power lies in knowing our worth, in believing in ourselves, in holding our hearts, in doing the inner healing work, because that's the only way we are going to get to a peaceful, harmonious world is by people doing the inner healing work required for themselves and creating safe, supportive environments where we can do that healing work. Mary Magdalene would like to come through with a message now. It is done. We are here in this reality, ready to imprint the new, for there has been enough suffering on this planet for millennia. These were the dark ages, a deep cycle necessary for steep learning curves. For it is only when we fall into the shadows that we see the importance of the light. When we live in unity, unity, there was a purpose for that. You are a unity upon yourself. You have everything you need or desire at your fingertips. Yet when we live in this state of wholeness, when it is our norm, we cannot quite appreciate as fully the beauty and divinity therein. And so, therefore, this descent in the world of duality was created in order to be able to live in this contrast. For that is the only way we can truly, wholly and fully appreciate the beauty, the harmony, the bliss of living in unity, both within ourselves and with the world, the universe around us. And so this is your invitation Yes, you who are watching, as well as you, the channel this message is coming through. This is your invitation to come back to your whole self, to the unity within yourself, which can only be achieved by allowing, accepting yourself fully. And that means not just the feelings, emotions, the parts of your life that feel convenient, but also the sadness, the anger, the fears, the depression, anything that's been suppressed, any ways of being within yourself that you have not allowed to be. By accepting and allowing these parts of yourself to come back online is the only way that we can reset, reprogram ourselves into a whole united being. That is where the healing resides, solely in this reclamation of everything that you are, ever have been, and ever may be in the future. Coming back to this 0 point of neutrality by accepting and allowing it all to be. That is the healing power every single soul on this planet Earth or in the universe at large has the power to do, to incarnate, to live fully in the here and now. However, the choice must always start and continue with you as you continue the journey of loving and accepting yourself. You are the one that gets to choose every step of the way, and you are always free to choose again if something does not suit you. You have that freedom, the freedom of choice, the freedom to use your voice, the freedom to say yes or no to circumstances, ideas, ideals, emotions, actions, anything in your world. You have way more power and control than you realize you do. Inviting you to put a hand on your heart and the other hand on your belly or your womb space. And just breathing that knowledge and that message into both your heart space and your womb space. Your creative center, your creative power lies in your womb space. Hence clearing, cleansing, and coming back to clear intentions, clear alignment with what feels right and good for you. And then using your sacral energy to call it in, to claim it so as one of your most potent, powers in this world. E la le yak e to yoko o waya te e ala ye ya tala e yoko to o maya le ya te e la. Venusian energies are being brought through, coming through for your heart healing. If you wish to receive, simply say yes, I accept, or any version that feels right to you. But again, as always, it is up to you whether you would like to receive these energies or not. Na ye ya e ya to yok o wa ye te e ya le ye ta yok o wa. Healing powers are yours to receive and for you to channel through as you please, as is needed for yourself and your loved ones. Simply calling on the masters, saints, archangels and angels, your own higher self, whoever you feel most aligned with can help activate these energies and amplify the healing powers, only ever if they're in alignment with your highest good. Rewriting your stories are also a potent tool and an important one as we are in this great year of transition, transitioning out of the old energies, and the rewiring for the new has already begun around the whole planet. There are many, many Lightworkers, Starseeds, healers, energy workers who have been doing the inner work on an ongoing basis and who are ready for the new. And so as we approach this new moon in Leo, it is also a potent time to set intentions, sow new seeds for the reality you wish to create. And it is also a potent time for all the people who have been doing this healing work to start connecting, amplifying the energies, as was already shared with this channel 2 years ago. The more the energy workers, the healers, the starseeds and lightworkers connect and amplify the energies, the more we will be able to create the reality we truly seek, the more we are able to start anchoring in the golden age. Each and every single one of you is doing such utmost powerful and amazing work, rewiring your own inner settings, be your brain, your energy field, your bodies, your nervous systems, your genetic sequencing, divine genome, light codes, DNA. All of it matters and all of it is important. And all of it is powerful and potent for the changes we are to see, the changes we're bringing in for this new golden age, which will come at a time when we are all ready to do the healing work, all ready to see the new possibilities, all ready to be and being the new reality. Eya nil eya kata eyo ko owaya taye. Hina malaye taye la leya taye eyo ko owa la la re taye tika aya ko owa. Hina malaye la leya taye ko to owa ya la. Hina malaye ye taye ka aho. Hina malaye taye kata eyo ko ho wa ya taye la leya taye ka aho. Hina malaye taye ke la leyo to ko owa. Hina maliyeta yaka a huwa nam e alayeta yaka ta awayata. Iyatuko. Blessed be, sweet beings, sweet children of the light. You are the answers you have been waiting for. And it is time to start putting into action all of the things you have been dreaming and wishing for the entirety, most of your life. Now is the time. The soil is ripe to sow the seeds and start grounding in with physical actions that which you came to be, that which you came here for, your purpose, your soul source intent. Now is the time to activate and be that version you came to be here. He ayelele yeta yekete eyot oko owa lelele yeta yaka owa yelele yata yaka ha. Hina malayete yeta yakata ayata yate eyolulu yoko owa. You are a potent, powerful being. Never forget that. I love you. Aho. Thank you for what you are doing in this world. Bless Take care of yourself, sweet one, sweet child, sweet being. Take care of your heart, of your feelings, your body. May you nourish yourself and may you be nourished by this channeled message by Mary Magdalene. Thank you.